2019, I became a Muslim around that time. But yeah, mashallah. Um, but it led me to really think very hard about making music and how I was going to do that. We all know that music is something which divides opinion, right? Different kinds of music, where the music is made, what the intention is behind the music, the effect that it has, whether or not it is halal or haram, different forms of music, and so on and so forth. What I did do was I went back to learning. I went back to the golden age of Islam. I went back to the work of Abu Nasr Muhammad al-Farabi. Has anyone ever heard of al-Farabi? So he wrote a book called The Great Book of Music and reflected very deeply on how sound is made, how sound is part of the world, how sound is part of creation, the world that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created for us, how sound is made by humans through voice and through instrument, how different instruments work, how different forms of music can serve as devotional practice, how they can set the mood for things. So music was not just haram for him, but music was almost a science and an art form, and it could be used and employed to work in sympathy with Allah's creation. So I found there, amongst reading about the rules of melody, harmony, and rhythm, a great deal of comfort as somebody who was at the time feeling maybe a little torn between the fact that I'd been a musician. I'd worked in the world of electronic music, particularly, right, which doesn't feel or sound very Muslim to many people. And all of a sudden I was a Muslim.